So how does EXP create culture and collaboration? Well, in order to understand how EXP created a foundation for culture and collaboration, I want to share my memories of the first real estate brokerage that I was with. It was the #1 RE/MAX brokerage in the world. And in that brokerage, there were some of the top agents in the country and many high producing real estate agents that worked through that office. So as a brand new agent, and with my wife and partner Simone Rousseau, we felt that this would be the best place to learn from the best in the business. So we got an office in there and spent as much time as we could in the office. And I have to say that most of the agents that we met were really good people and made us feel welcome. But over time, though, we came to feel that the agents that were in the office weren't really selling a lot of homes. Almost like they were also there trying to gain knowledge from the top agents just like we were. And I started to recognize that most of the top 10 agents were not even in the office that often. Even if they did have an office there, they would just come in from time to time, maybe spend a few minutes or an hour there, made a few phone calls, and maybe then they would just run out and go back out of the office. So I would try to catch them when they were in the office. I would stop in, ask for some advice from the agents that I would look up to, of course. I would knock on the door, and if they weren't on the phone or sending a fax, I'm just kidding, I'm not that old, I would ask them for some advice on how to sell as many homes as they did. What I found was that they were very courteous, but usually so busy that their answer was very brief and kind of surface level, if that makes sense. They would share some advice like, well, I use this coach, you should try them. Or keep reaching out to your database, that's where the gold is. I mean, these are all great advice. And I was very thankful and appreciative, but I left there often with more questions than answers. You see, most real estate companies, they hire realtors and push them out into the market with very little sales training. And I was thirsty for knowledge. Simone and I figured out that we were pretty much on our own in this industry, and it was a long, hard road. And while we did eventually see success selling real estate, we had to do it by ourselves. And believe me, it's a long road. It's a lonely, long road to success. So in late 2018, we joined EXP, and the culture and collaboration was nowhere near the front of our mind at that time as something that we cared about. We saw the stock and the revenue share and people getting rich, and we thought, yeah, this is what this company's all about. Recruit agents, get rich. But that is not it. What we found ended up changing our lives in more ways than the revenue share and the stock has. It was culture and collaboration. So let's talk about that. Culture is created when people feel like they're in it together. Culture isn't something that you compare with numbers, analytics, or statistics. You don't find culture on a spreadsheet. Culture isn't something that you can fake. It's authentic. And I believe that the founder of EXP Realty, Glenn Sanford, has driven the culture of EXP from the top down. My experience of being at EXP has been unlike any other company. You know, when I say that the leadership of EXP is approachable, that the other agents of EXP want the very best for you, it's really hard to quantify what that looks like. It's hard to explain to you, looking at possibly making a move to EXP, that the agents at EXP bleed blue and orange and would do just about anything for another agent that they came into contact with. Now, they come from contribution, and they feel like if it can't be shared, it's not worth doing. It's 100% departure from what I thought was the most important thing at EXP. So I've tried to figure out what EXP did to create this culture, and why it is that EXP agents will put their coat over the proverbial puddle for you if you need it. Maybe it's the stock and the fact that we're all owners by way of the stock in the company, and that by being shareholders, we're all connected to the company and the share in the earnings of the growth of the company. But what I really think it is the incredible leadership, the executive level leadership. I've spoken to numerous agents in the past couple of years who were exploring EXP as a company, and they decided to attend one of our two major events that we hold every year. There's the EXP Con, or convention, or there's the Shareholder Summit. Those are the two events. First of all, once you attend one of these events and see for yourself what the culture is like, you can't not move your business to EXP. But one thing I hear from nearly everyone who comes to these major events is how blown away they are by the approachability of the leaders. You meet someone like Glenn Sanford, the founder of EXP, who created EXP during a major recession and is now a billionaire. He's usually walking the halls like everyone else, wearing casual clothes. And when people approach him, he not only gives you the time of day, he stops and he intently looks at you while listening to you, while patiently answering just about every question that you could possibly have. And I know he's answered those 100 times. So culture comes from the top. Glenn has been adding executives who embody this, and our personal experience in having access to the top leaders has cemented the culture experience that we've enjoyed at EXP. That leadership, in turn, is going to trickle down to the leaders. And as leaders in the company, Simone and I really want to embody the culture of EXP ourselves. We work to maintain the culture by being approachable, being accessible, and providing that level of one-on-one attention for our agents in our organization. It's that access to top-level agents that we felt was missing when we joined that real estate company and went through our own growth journey. And today, we feel gratitude for the ability to provide this through the culture and collaboration experiences that we've seen here at EXP Realty. So if you want to learn more, reach out. We are accessible, after all. We're here to give back and to help agents become the best versions of themselves. That's what we really care about. So the best way to reach us is through our website at simonerusso.com, or find us on any of our social media channels. Make sure to subscribe on our channel for more content on real estate agents and real estate life. And of course, hit that like button and have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.